What's up, everybody? I'm so fucking excited because I reached 500 subscribers. 500 may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot to me. I remember being excited when I had 15 subscribers. Like, I was super fucking psyched. So I wanted to celebrate with everybody. I got some purple haze from my local dispensary, and this is a cheers to America.
Wait, what?
We may not like it, but we're making some pretty good steps forward. I would have never thought that marijuana would be illegal. Would be legalized. We all know that it should be legalized, but the fact that it now is legalized because we spoke up, that says a lot. You know, you gotta pat America on the back sometimes. Even though it's not perfect, you still gotta stroke its ego sometimes. So thank you, America. Don't want to get too high. I get super high super quick. Wow. So, what should I talk about? I know what to talk about. So, I wanted to talk about zombies and vampires and how they get a bad rep.
Right.
This video is meant to be for all the light workers out there, all the empaths out there, all the aliens out there. We're from a different galaxy. You know this. So, what if I told you that we are the zombies? You remember when zombie movies were the fucking bee's knees, The Walking Dead? It was a big thing in Hollywood to make scary zombie movies. And I remember being mad fucking scared of zombies. Like, that shit scared me because it seemed like it really could happen. And, you know, I got to thinking at the gym one day, as below, this is why I don't smoke sometimes. As above, so below. And I started to think, you know, they try to like portray good as bad and bad as good and screw it all up. I have a feeling that we are the zombies because we woke up from the dead. Because I don't know about you, but I was dead before. Like, I wasn't me. I was an empty shell before I started this journey. And I woke up from the dead. I don't know what did it. There was a few things I can think of, but I woke up. And I'm a zombie. So I just have a warning to put out there for people. You have to be careful of what they portray as a bad thing in the world. So even in the like spiritual world, even in the new age, like people that are, you know, more spiritual, you got to watch out for some of the things they say too. They make you believe that energy vampires are bad, that empaths are good. But aren't empaths and energy vampires the same exact thing?
Hold up. Hey.
What is an energy vampire? An energy vampire is somebody that takes your energy from you. What's an empath? Empaths absorb other people's energy. As above, so below, yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. We empaths are the energy vampires. But we are made to think that energy vampires are such a bad thing. They could be a bad thing, but we need to use our powers for good. And we can't let negative energies consume us. So what we can do is take somebody's negative energy and we need to learn how to transmute it into positive energy. And how can we do that? It takes a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. And it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of training. But one thing you have to have is a sense of humor. Laughter is the best medicine. Remember that. When somebody is piling on their negative energy to you, you need to turn it around and fucking make a joke out of it. Because you're an alchemist, and that's what alchemists do. They transform energy. And that's what we have to do.
Universal downloads in process.
There's a lot of tools out there to have you transmute negative energy into positive energy. You could use stuff like Palo Santo, sage, crystals, water, your simple word, your intention. We need to realize how powerful we are. We are powerful beings. Not everybody is an empath. Not everybody is a zombie. There are still people walking around here in empty shells. So what is an alchemist? An alchemist can transmute negative energy into positive energy. And how do you do that? You make jokes out of everything. That may sound like a joke, but no. I started to notice that a lot of empaths were, poor me, man, I'm an empath, man, what can I do? What can I do? I'm just making, see what I mean? I'm just making a joke. People think that magic is such a big, crazy thing. You got to get your letter to go to Hogwarts and, see Professor Snape and tell him he's a fucking douchebag, but then tell him no, he's not a douchebag. He actually just had a really hard life. And, but no, you don't need to go to Hogwarts. You don't need that acceptance letter. You can do very simple things, but you have to have the mindset for it. You need to believe that what you're doing is working. We came here for a specific reason. And I hope this message gets out to others that know they came here for a specific reason, but don't know what. I'll tell you the reason. We are transmuting negative energy into positive energy. We aren't going to let anything upset us. Okay? Everything you see in the news, who cares? Who cares? You're gonna see some crazy shit in the news. Crazy shit is about to happen. But you can't let it affect you. That's the fucking point of the game. You can't let it affect you. Now, when I say you can't let negative shit affect you, I'm not saying you can be a doormat. You're not gonna let people disrespect you, because there's a difference there's a difference between not letting negative shit affect you and being a doormat. No, we're not doormats. People will not disrespect us. We will fight back if people try to fight us, but we'll laugh it off for as long as we can. You know, all I'm trying to say is for all the empaths out there, realize that you are the energy vampire, but you're not a bad one. You're a good witch. They're the bad witches, the negative ones. We can be positive empaths, but we need to learn how to perfect our skill. We perfect our skill through meditation, through intention, through knowing that that's what we're doing. You have to at least know before you can practice. And get a thick skin, okay? Get a thick skin. Don't be offended by things. You can't help what energies you pick up on people. If you pick up aggression, if you pick up depression, you pick that up. Like, that's hard. But what you can control is getting offended by things. That's like, don't get triggered. That's a sign of weakness. And we are not weak, okay? Don't get triggered by what anybody says about you. They're just words, okay? They don't matter. People are going to try and put you down. People are going to try to make you seem like a bad person. Don't let it bother you, because it shouldn't matter. What matters is your intention at the end of the day, what you think in your mind. Your mind is powerful. Don't let outside forces affect it. Be careful of what kind of movies you're watching. Be careful what kind of music you're listening to. Now, I'm not saying you can't listen to rap. I listen to that shit all the fucking time. Like, just be mindful of who you're listening to and what subliminal messages are being put in there. Because not only are we empaths to energy, but do you wonder why there's so many ads out there today? And you wonder why they pay so much for ads? Why the companies pay so much for them, even though it's just like a 30-second commercial? And you sometimes, like, I used to think to myself, why would they pay that much? Like, they should know I'm not gonna fucking buy that shit. Well, they don't think you're gonna see it and automatically want to buy it. What's happening is they're casting a spell on you. Every word you read, your subconscious mind holds on to it. It never forgets. And if you don't believe me, think of some of the glitches that you see in the Matrix today. Those, like Rain Man, people like that, people that can read a word and just remember it always. People that can have the most craziest math problem in the world and they can get it instantly. That's a glitch in the Matrix. And if one person is able to do that, we all are able to do that. But there's something blocking our brain from enabling us from doing that. So, and I'm not saying we'll ever be able to do that. I'm just saying be aware that these kinds of things are possible. And everything that our eyes see is stored somewhere. And words cast spells. And if you're reading something, if you're seeing so many ads that have so many subliminal messages in there, you don't even know what your mind is holding on to. But I want you to become aware, and I want you to limit some of the stuff that you watch. I mean, you don't have to. You really don't have to. Like, this is just for people that want to follow this path, that are living this kind of life. I'm just trying to help other empaths out there that are going through a hard time, because if you view it, it's very easy to see the world in a very bad light. But it's also very easy to see it in a positive light. The only difference is where you choose to place your energy, in the positive or negative. Don't let the negative consume you. You can work hard and make it back into the positive. And remember, not all negative things are bad. Because we need both positive and negative to live. We're like batteries. We need both of them. We need a positive charge and a negative charge. We're like batteries, you know? Matrix, they're using us for batteries. It's another fucking story. But just know, not everything, you can't be triggered by everything. Again, thank you for the 500 subscribers. I can't wait till I have 5,000. I'm Courtney Daze, and this is Cosmic Drugz.
I'm just playing, America. You know I love you.